Welcome back to another video. This is Doki Doki Literature Club, and yes, guess what I've learned? Look at that, I can keyframe now because I'm a goddamn editing genius. No, I'm not. Don't listen to me. We're gonna go back into more Doki Doki Literature Club, and to date this video, it'll be on the same day that I dated, July 31st, 2018. This video will be out, and it's being recorded at that time. So we're gonna start. Hi again, Depressed. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'm not doing his voice.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club, and at least the last to come in, so everyone else is hanging out already. I feel alone.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Depressed. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like you deserve any slack.
Sayori told me.
Sarah joined me in my joining class last year. And last year, too. I don't know if your parents just like, come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it.
I skipped out our voice a bit. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Nothing else. I'm just stuck with manga. Manga's literature! So for the feed, now Yuki plops back into her seat. Keyframe of a seat. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Just, what the fuck? I'm gonna hit that. Depressed always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Because he's depressed. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Great job reading, Jaden. Good job. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Alright, I'm because your room's so messy, it's distracting. I can't fucking pussy beast without me hearing it. I can distract some of your room. And I almost set your house on fire once. It's when I rubbed your cheeks too much and they burnt a hole in the wall. What the fuck?
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. I'd like to get to know this hunk of sexy shit right in front of me.
That said, how come you are depressed?
How come you and Depressed become good friends too? Fuck me?
And Sarah seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
I'm done with these voices. This is honestly 2 episodes in. Fine with it. 3 is just a running gag. I can't do it. Oh, Yuri even can I even read? Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Move my seat. I freaking hate this. I immediately go, me. And this is like, no, these voices are killing me. I'm not gonna do it. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal. It's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'm not just gonna look like tongue out like a lewd look at us. Nope. Okay, well. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, have sex on top of the book. Discuss it if you wanted. Nope. Okay, damn. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
I don't know about you. I'll fucking flash a picture of cute across the screen if I want to. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. I read that in improper grammar. Shut the fuck up. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And if you want to fuck me. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mono to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running through the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Wow, this video's already on this shit, my dude. You looking for something in here? I'm tired as fuck. Freaking Monica, I should never put my stuff in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I know, right? Like, fuck. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. I look in them to find out they're actually porn magazines, and I get slightly aroused. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it till you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? You fucking cock. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one shelf. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. I fucking beat the shit out of her and take it back, because I want to read that shit. She turns the material box manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. That cured my OCD. Now why don't you cure me, fucking daddy? Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I don't know, your face is real up there. I know that feel. I get closer look at the boxes she's admiring. Parfait Girls, what? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably me. I'm just gonna sloop back in my chair, get comfy, and fucking slip on into this ride. Ooh, yeah, baby. Don't mind my bad chair, it's made out of wood. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Like, fucking... I don't know, what's terrible? If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass in that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, depressed. You're really not. It's not a real condition. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just because I don't have tits doesn't mean I can't move my hips as well as the other girls. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book into my hands, and I feel that it's heavy and slimy with cum. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminism poses. It's extremely... Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm, pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there, or on her lap, or her on mine. Either way works. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. God, weren't you fucking listening? Don't judge a book by its cover. Just because I like the floor better doesn't mean you need to judge me for it. Gosh. We can't read at the same time like that. And why is that? Because you can't be next to each other. Fuck. I guess it's easier just to be close together like this. Oh, you know what I said. I'm saying, Don't say that. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. I'm like 12 and you're 17. This is slightly weird. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me, and I scooch 2 inches towards her. The math doesn't add up, but I'm slightly, inside of her, like a very bad game glitch. Sorry.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Oh, I meant to put that in a question. I had a question. It's a question mark. Not really. Maybe sometimes I should after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like there's a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of a life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make it up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously, Becca's gonna like this one guy, which Tamriel likes as well, and Becca and Tammy are gonna fight it out, but then Linda's gonna get involved, and she's threatening to go to the principal, and Becca wants to smack Lindy. Tammy walks away from the fight, and the other guy comes up and he sees this whole thing, and he's like, oh my gosh, and he walks away. But little did the girls know that Becca was just a slut, and that Tammy was the one that the boy liked. But the boy didn't want to tell Becca that because he didn't want to hurt Becca's feelings. Because he knew Becca would take a shotgun and shove it 4 inches from his face and blow his head off. So he doesn't know what to do. He's kind of stuck in a predicament of, go out with Tammy or get shot by Becca. Or go out with Becca and get shot by Tammy. There's no win-win there. So the boy goes and leaves. Tammy and Linda have this fucking huge-ass fight. And then the teacher, Mr. McEnmore, gets involved. And he's, like, super hot. So they all just start oohing over him. I'm gonna stop now and continue going on. Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Jeez, you fucking piece of shit. I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the... I swear I've never played this game. It was pretty much just like what I said. So that just helps you out, get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining, but... Later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, then the guy starts turning gay, and he doesn't like Tammy or Becca anymore. So then he wants to go out with the other gay guy, whose name is Kevin. But just Kevin isn't gay, and he likes Tammy. But then Tammy, notices that she's a thing for me too, and she likes Linda, but Linda likes Kevin. And there's a whole love drama around it where no one's gonna get laid, and it's a boring book. Like, when they get all in their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. And sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I understand you. Maybe I want to fuck you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Why do you keep making that? Natsuki gives me a little shove, and then my dick gets hard, and I give her a little shove down below. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. It's over 9,000! Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. I'm gonna get baked, yeah. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment. She doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get anything because of a manga. I feel bad for anyone who's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. You could be doing drugs out in the street with Kevin. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? What? We read on for a few minutes, and she touches my pee-pee, and I get distracted. I finished a couple chapters at this point, and my pee-pee hard. Are you sure this is important for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you're saying so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else, like my dick and your pussy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Didn't you share your manga with friends? Could you not rub that in? Jeez, rub me in. Sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Yeah, you still haven't grown out of that yet." Makes me want to punch them in the face, kicking the ball, tear off their nuts. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you, Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, I'm reading it. Well, it's solved any of my problems, maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Face again, so... Aha, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Ha. I totally forgot this happens. Natsuki puts a finger on my butthole, and it reveals one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Back to the classroom. Natsuki's voice sparkles over with excitement. I'm sorry to contrast, but it's not just fucking, I skipped it. I don't want to go to history. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express words and feeling to get connection with something like that, and being able to provide it to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought of it makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone, time to show with your poems. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, lewd pose. I just need to make sure we have enough time. I thought you'd... Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Aha. Aha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily decides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Nusaki? Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Oh, yeah, but Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. If you didn't carry any of the pages, I'll fucking kill you. It's just... Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I was gonna watch porno. Well, of course. It'd probably take you forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you by tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some of the shows if I try to get through this. But I'm supposed that's necessary sacrifice for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face while she touches my pee-pee and fucks on it. I don't even know why I get so sexual with this game. There's nothing sexual about it. It's just a kid trying to get a girlfriend. Or am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up, return to where I put my stuff, carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really have done one before. Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori wrinkled on a sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, as well as reaching into their bags. I do the same to myself, and I reach into my pants, grab on my dick. Who'd you like to show your poem to first? Natsuki. I told her I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't like giving my opinion. Well, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. This fucking kills me. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me a dumb poem and make me go, huh. Well, it's not great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's report gets caught in her throat, just right there next to my pee-pee. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing the world like you're self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that to me. Duh. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if she's a win or loss. Win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you'll still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be less sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's gonna be a long episode. Fuck my life. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your methods any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yep, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but it didn't make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling Whoa! You gotta start caring how old they are, bro. Once you hit 18, that shit a felony. Feeling proud, I won't take it away from her. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might have been reading, I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that every several minutes we haven't really gotten anywhere. I might take Yuri to get used to new people. I can't read. Well, you know, I'm hanging here in a cliffhanger, guys. What does Yuri think of it? Cool. We're gonna save it. We don't know what she thinks of it. It's been a really long episode, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe.